Hey everybody, welcome back to the Ice and Bean Podcast. You're here with your constant co-hosts, Matty J, Drake G, and Colton D.
Well, howdy.
What's
Hello.
going on, fellas?
Oh, you know. Imagine.
I do know.
I don't sleep anymore.
That's the
Yeah.
new lifestyle.
For the record,
you.
I'm gonna preface the whole podcast by saying I've slept like 6 hours in 3 days, so that ratio's not great.
No.
Not even a little bit.
No. I got about 4 hours of sleep Friday night, and it was a sad time. But we'll talk more about that later. But just for the reference, and anybody who might be keeping a tally, Colton and I are not wearing the same socks today.
Uh-oh.
And I wore my Fruit of the Loom socks thinking it was podcast day.
Wait.
Colton will remember.
Wait.
Nope, it's too late now. It's too late now.
Oh, they're
Hanes.
Hanes. Oh no, it's old Walmart brand versus new.
Rip.
Rest in
Yeah, but I'm an
pepperoni.
OG.
Speaking of pepperoni, guys, I just wanted to settle this debate quickly for some friends of mine who were talking about it over the weekend.
Oh, okay.
Pepperoni on the bottom of the cheese or on the top of the cheese?
Depends on where I'm at and what kind of pepperoni it is.
Top.
That's what I thought you'd say.
Yeah, but okay, so like another question, and there's only one acceptable answer in my world. Big slices of pepperoni or small?
Well, we're talking like the little cups.
Yeah.
Little cups absolutely have to go on top.
Yeah, but which one do you prefer taste-wise out of the two options?
Little cups.
Okay,
yeah,
perfect.
little
yeah.
cups are the only.
Yeah, I don't
let's
think
be honest.
anybody-
The baseline here is little cups.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, then always on top of the cheese.
Always on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big pepperoni under the cheese.
Yeah,
though?
but I
Yes.
don't order pizza with big pepperoni. On
I don't.
It.
I typically
like
don't
it.
either. Do you?
No, because like the only thing that's bringing to a pizza is like this is salty.
Yeah, there's a thin
Like
layer
it doesn't
of
taste
something.
like
Yeah,
anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Whereas when you get the like proper pepperoni on top of a pizza, it tastes like pepperoni.
Hell yeah! Hey everybody, thanks for watching. We really appreciate that you're here.
Finger guns.
The start of the podcast, I guess, is a debate over pizza, which is completely irrelevant.
Yeah.
But shout out to everybody who was debating it over the weekend. You just found out here first that it's little cups only.
Yeah.
On
And
top.
why would you ever order pizza with pepperoni underneath the cheese?
True. You know what? Shout out. The best pizza, in my opinion, in the city is Tony's. Tony's is dope.
Now,
Sicilian's up there, and Coins is also up there, but
Yeah.
Tony's pizza is god tier.
Tony's Pizza is amazing. I will say this. I ate pizza from a location. It's sort of down in like the Stony Brook, by the hockey rink, that area, with the KFC is. Taxman with the Rubik's Cubes. In that area, I can't think of where that intersection is, but either way, it's called Rush Hour. Recommend you try it. Really good G things, and really good pizza. And I typically find that you don't get both at an establishment.
That's fair.
I've never seen them on Skip, and that's the issue because when I'm eating pizza, I order pizza. Like I don't go out for pizza
Me too.
ever.
Me too.
So
Me too.
if they're not available,
I don't skip anything because of the fees, but
see, I just skip because I'm like, what do I feel like eating? And then I swipe through like
right.
50 different places to order from, and I'm like, ah.
And then you're like, here's a $20 meal. View your cart, $65.
Yeah, literally.
I know. Yeah, and I'm just like,
Literally.
why do we even do this to ourselves?
The other day, I ordered food, and the restaurant, quote unquote, was too busy to accept my order. So they refunded me the money, which went on hold in my bank account for like 5 days. Which is rip.
That's
But
rest in pepperoni.
then it came back, like it left the on hold section of my bank account because I use online banking, so I can check that.
Yeah.
And they refunded it in credits on Skip, not in money.
Oh.
So I mean, like I was gonna spend the money on food anyway, and it was kind of a pleasant surprise because when it didn't go through, it went through, but it went through to credits, and I didn't realize it. So I emailed Skip, and I was like, "Yo, you messed up and didn't give me my money." So they doubled down on it. So I had double the credits that I originally would have because they were like, "Oh, I guess we didn't send it to them."
Did they not mess with you about it? Oh.
No, they just gave me double.
Take that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I half the places you like Uber or Skip from literally deliver
Yeah.
for like
I know.
half the cost or a third of the cost.
yeah,
And
last
it just
time I
makes
went
me
to Coins-
so angry that they're effing us up.
Yeah.
Right? Like, what do you need to pay? What do you like? What is Uber like? We're charging a delivery fee. Uber does not need to make that much money per transaction.
No.
I'm sorry, they don't. Like that, all that money goes to Uber, right? The delivery fee goes to the driver typically, and then everything else goes to Uber. That's what we pay the fee for. Like I get that there's a convenience fee and that we should pay a fee. but
A little squeaker there.
that one was a bit saucy.
That's fine. It happens.
Yeah, it does. No, it does. Yeah, puberty 2 times is a challenge. But no, yeah. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. I feel I feel gutted every time we order from Uber, and we
Absolutely.
Uber a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't skip a lot, but I Uber a lot.
That's fair.
Uber just has, in this little section I am, Uber just has a better selection.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I wish I was within range of Szechuan. I would order Szechuan every day.
Okay, shout out Makani Restaurant on I don't care if it's free advertising. It's on the Bedford Highway. I've never been there in person, but it has got some crazy good Indian food, and it is on the Uber Eats app, and we order there every time. Their garlic naan. Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Nice.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fresh, always fresh, like in tin foil. Like, I just love it. But their butter chicken is incredible and super spicy,
Fair.
which is good. Not like burn your face off spicy, but like the
Appropriate.
high end of an appropriate amount of spice.
Nice. Love that.
Yeah.
Fair.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's your week going?
Who?
Either of you.
Which one of us?
You go first.
Oh, okay. What has my week been? I worked.
You worked.
That's
Yeah.
what I do now.
We talked
Back
earlier
into
today.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think last podcast I had just recently started.
Mhm.
But yeah, so
Now you're like 2 weeks in.
Yep. Full swing in it. Doing some recipe development now,
Cool.
which has been fun. Did some tests in the kitchen earlier this week, and we'll see where it goes from there. But we're definitely working on some stuff.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's like kind of the biggest news for me. I don't think I've done anything else super interesting in this past week.
Other than working desperately to get a work-life balance and your sleep schedule
that
back.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely not there yet, but we'll get there one day.
Isn't there for you, but I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not too stressed.
League of
about
Legends 3 a.m.
Yeah.
You know, work the next day. Easy.
It's true. It's really true.
Easy.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we finished Demon Slayer. That was dope. And watched the
True.
movie.
That was really, really good.
Yeah.
No spoilers, but like, dang, that was a good movie. Really
a
good.
movie?
Yeah. It
And a
follows.
show?
Yes.
It continues on. It's canon to the show. It continues
Whoa.
off of the end of the first season. That's
No
out.
way.
Yeah, imagine the end of the first season, like that episode ends, and then you start the movie literally right after that, and
Really?
it flows into it.
How long are the eps? Like 25 minutes?
Yeah.
I mean,
Nice.
and then counting
So
the
I
fact
could
that,
binge it in like a weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
26 episodes first season. Second season's coming out in December.
Dope.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good time to get on it then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
I'm finishing
real
up the
good.
West Wing right now. Shout out West Wing. Like 26 Emmys or some shit like that. But
Yeah.
it's
Nice.
if you haven't watched the West Wing, watch the West Wing. But yeah, I want something animated to watch on Demon Slayer. Sounds insane.
It's good. It's very good.
Yeah. Colton's yawning because
The-
he's
the-
tired and refuses to
I'm
sleep
so
currently.
sorry.
The massive sleep
Very
vibes on
Yeah.
this
Okay.
episode.
My week. I'll sum it up in one quick statement. Didn't sleep. Set up a tattoo appointment for sometime on a later date. I'm sure I'll show you guys as some video releases sometime in the next 2-3 weeks,
Yeah.
and you'll see what I get. It's gonna be great.
Oh yeah.
And that's pretty much it. Just no sleep,
Till
no
Brooklyn.
vibing. What?
No sleep till Brooklyn.
No sleep till Brooklyn.
Nice.
Got you.
Been excited because basketball soon starts. That's another.
That's
big
another
thing.
big one. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yes, it is the sports season.
Yeah. They do.
It's interesting that the sports season, that the esports season typically runs off the sports season.
Polar
They
opposites.
probably do that because honestly, like esports in China is huge, but basketball in China is huge too. And like I bet they honestly plan them around each other.
No, I would.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Because it's probably
to
two
do
of
it
the
any different
biggest
way, yeah.
incomes. like-
Especially now that like professional league is like in the format of 3 games per weekend, which
Yeah.
I'm here for. I
Yeah.
want that.
Yep.
Right. I'm really here for that. I can't wait till it starts back up. We can do another fantasy draft. Oh my god, that was
Yeah.
so fun. You should do it this time though, man.
maybe.
It's
I don't
it's
pay
fun. You don't have
attention
to.
to
You
it,
don't
though.
literally have to do anything.
We
You just
literally
draft
had
and play, and sometimes do some trades, and that's it.
It's just you guys have like knowledge that I don't because I don't pay attention.
we had
Yeah, but,
Lauren
well, like,
who
it-
doesn't play the game,
Yeah,
doesn't
but
know
she
esports
still like
people.
pays attention to like certain players and knows what they likely play.
No.
No.
You should play. It's fine, and
All right.
like it's just a good time. We just
right.
chill and watch a little league every once in a while, and it's kind of fun. So.
It's nice. It was
Yeah.
a good
It was-
bonding time.
We would,
just chilling.
We would just chill in Discord, like in like Lorna's Nitro, and she would just stream high def for us, and we'd all watch her stream.
Yep.
It was actually sick for continuity as
Yeah.
well. It was trash before when we didn't have Nitro, but now that Lauren has Nitro, it's key.
Yep.
But yeah, shout out Lauren for having Nitro. That's sick. You're probably not listening, but
Play-ins start this week.
yeah,
On Tuesdays
I'm
are the
so
first
excited for
playing
plans.
groups.
We should catch some of that if we can.
I can on Thursday. I work Tuesday, Wednesday. So
Yeah. Are you gonna
But-
be out for Worlds?
I have no idea because
Yeah,
the
fair enough.
actual finals isn't until November.
Yeah, can
So
you
we're like a
can
month
you
away.
like I don't know what your schedulers are like, but can you request something like that?
I can definitely look into it.
Yeah.
I also need to find like it might not even be an issue depending on what time
right,
it will
true,
be
fair.
streamed to us.
Yeah, absolutely fair.
Because
We
it was
do-
relatively late when we watched it last year, wasn't
yeah,
it?
it was. It went into the night. It was like 12 p.m.
Yeah.
But we
So-
definitely still want to like shout out Worlds Party last year. We had a spread.
Was
It
that
was
the
like-
one with the lasagna?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, lasagna and pulled pork, and then Pietro brought his crazy dish from Italy.
That was
That
the
was the-
lasagna.
That was the lasagna.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Except I was like-
yeah.
Sorry, Pietro. I was like sadly disappointed because I was told there was lasagna, but I think it was like squash
It was
lasagna.
squash lasagna.
And I was
Frig.
like, that's just two different things.
It is. It is.
And I was like, lasagna.
You were like hyped for the.
I
meat.
was so pumped.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then I got there and I looked at
Super
it.
fair.
And I mean, I was not sober.
Yeah.
And I looked at it and it was yellow. And I was like, is that like cheese or something? Like, what is that?
Yeah, no,
and
I'm
then I
here for
took
that.
a bite in it and I was like, it's good, but it's not,
But it's not what you were expecting.
not what
No.
my tongue wanted.
No, that's super fair. I feel really hyped about it, but we need to be able to like have a few beveraginos that weekend.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
why
Yeah,
it's
that's very
critical.
good.
It's mission
Yes.
critical that year.
No, you're absolutely
Take
right.
off.
But yeah, we'll figure
Uh,
that out when it gets closer.
I'll be in the same mental state I was last year, zoned out watching
Totally
the
fine.
intro because
Totally
it's
fine.
amazing.
Yeah, it is sick.
It's in Iceland this year, right?
Yeah,
I think that's
yeah.
why they moved it.
Yeah,
That's
and
cool.
Worlds. Okay, all right, okay. It is unofficially official that Bjergsen's the mid laner for 2022 season.
Yes.
And
Can
could you
confirm
imagine, because this is absolutely happening, when we go to Worlds next year in Cali, and Bjergsen makes Worlds, because they're going to. They can't not. If they get sorry, Lost, I know you're definitely not listening, but if they get a good 80 carry, and they bring back Bjergsen with the current roster, Spica, MVP, Hooney in the top, it's we're getting to Worlds.
If TSM doesn't win back-to-back split titles, I will be shocked.
Me too. I'd give them a little grace if they lost Spring.
I feel like they'll do terrible in the first couple of weeks because everybody does,
Yeah,
and then they're just
fucking
going to be a
come on.
monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
really excited for it.
Yeah.
Anytime Bjergsen plays, that's how it happens.
Yeah.
It's so sick.
Well, I
So,
just think he'll just bring something that PoE just
doesn't
did not
like,
do.
like the ability to have hands and play a game. Fuck.
Have a larger champ pool than 3 people.
Yeah. Can't if you don't put him on Azir or Victor, he shits the bed every single time, all the time.
Yeah.
If you even think about a ranged champion, a ranged 80 carry champion,
Lucian? Mm-mm.
Lucian,
Terrible.
Nope.
Garbage.
Absolutely not. Why would you ever do that? Just abso trash. But you know what? I was watching Bjergsen's stream the other day, and
Yeah.
he played a little Lucian, and I was like, "This looks good."
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
His hands are still fresh too, which I'm really like. I'm like, how in the world is this happening? Like, how are you so good? But dude, this guy's like my dream. My dream was to get like relatively financially secure enough to go see like Double Lift and Bjergsen play, and then when they retired, my heart was
Oh, same.
broken.
Yeah.
But now to be able to have the opportunity to potentially go see them in a stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, get your vaccines, homies.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm good to go.
Yeah.
We just need confirmation where it's actually going to be.
Yep.
And then we
They're down
will
there.
get confirmed details on where we're going to be
yeah.
staying, and we will start planning the trip.
Really excited about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I'm
guys
going
can
to
send me pictures.
Bro, you can come if you want.
Nah,
It's California.
nah,
You know it's in California.
nah. It's that good.
I know. That's what I'm.
Whatever you want that to mean.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. We take that trip. It'll be a bop. I'm actually going to likely go to Mexico in February.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, it's
That's
gonna be
awesome.
sick.
Where specifically are you going?
I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like there's this fairly new resort in the Bahia Principe line, and it's like they're really well known. Like my grandparents have stayed there before in their Mexico resorts and their Dominican Republic resorts. And so they say it's pretty good. So we're looking at that one right now. We're not 1,000% sure. We'll have Ellie with sitters for the week,
Right on.
and then we'll just crush it.
Nice.
But going with a couple of friends, and we'll see how that goes.
Got that
See if
manager money.
Careful. I mean, you just want to.
That's not owing you in any way,
save up.
shape, or
You
form.
save up a little bit throughout the year to go on a couple of nice trips. I'm
course.
here for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm here for that. So yeah, I think it'll be a pretty sick trip. And this week was good. We're 12-1
Oh
now.
yeah.
We're 12-1 now for our frisbee.
When are finals? Because that must be coming
this
up
mother trucking week?
like 2-3 days from now.
Yeah, not published yet, but we know.
Dang. I'm assuming it's the other ridiculous. Is that
We're ridiculous.
Oh, then what's the other?
So down to flick.
Down to Flick. That's
Yeah.
what it was. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, down to flick's pretty good. So we'll play our first game. I don't know who it's against this week, but likely, unless they get a bad rap this week, it'll be us and down to flick in the finals. But yeah, we're 12-1, so we have the number 1 spot now. Sheesh.
Number
Shout
1
out.
seed going into finals.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
It's gross. If we're anything like TSM, we'll finish in 4th place.
yeah. Yep.
Choke hard.
Yeah, big jokes. But yeah, it was a pretty good time.
Nice.
Yeah, we're running well. We definitely need to bring it up a little bit. Maybe do a little practice, but nobody wants to practice. So
Oof.
it's hard. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. First game of finals of this week on Wednesday. So
Well, I wish you the most luck on that. Easy dubs.
Stomp 'em.
Yeah, big stomps. Yeah,
That's the mindset.
yeah.
Just walk in, look at the other team, be like,
GG easy.
nah, just be like, the only one who can beat me is me. And then walk away.
No.
It's a flex.
Yeah, it is a little bit of a flex.
I've been watching a basketball anime lately, and there's a guy in it that says that all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Nice.
Yeah.
I also have to say, like, we just it was Rachel's birthday this past week, my friend, and for her birthday, we went on a wine tour to the Gaspro Valley. We did our own thing. We didn't like go on a wine tour because we wanted flexibility, and we got it. We got there and we did we had a tasting style thing at Benjamin Bridge, which is the place where Nova 7 is made. So if you like Nova 7, go to Benjamin Bridge. It was sick. But yeah, it was a complete vibe. The weather was perfect. It was breezy and chilly, but also the sun was out. So it was like that perfect sweater weather. And we just crushed it. So it was like an absolute vibe. Shout out Benjamin Bridge. Like, it was incredible.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It was really like modern countryside, like, which I'm here for. Right. It did. It was the same vibes that like Julian's brings, but more modern, more open, like wood beams and like stone patio.
Plus
fires,
Nova 7's
plus Nova 7's
amazing.
incredible. Yeah.
My favorite wine.
Oh, so good.
My
Yeah.
favorite
If
by
you,
far.
but here's the thing, I'll challenge you on this. If you're ever like, man, I'm gonna go buy wine for whatever the hell reason you would ever buy wine for, because I know you don't really drink that much, but if you bought wine and couldn't get a Nova 7, you're gonna try the Selkie.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Selkie is incredible.
It's not as good as Nova 7. Don't think that it's gonna be, but it's
Yeah.
like the next best bubbly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I had a really good one. It was called Traditional Method, in at Luckett's, and I bought a bottle. It was so good. It's in the car right now. Did I lock the car? Yeah, I locked the car. But yeah, it's really good too, and it's like not as good as Nova 7 either, but it's like comparable to Selkie, I would say. So, and you know, Selkie's like Nova 7's like really sweet.
yeah.
Selkie is not as sweet, and that's why some of the appeal leaves. But I would say like Traditional Method from Luckett's is pretty good.
When I used to drink a lot, AK in college, they used to sell a $6 bottle of wine called Arbor Mist, and it was my
know what
favorite
you mean.
wine by far. And I would go to a party and drink 3 bottles of it
Wow.
every night,
Yeah.
or every night that I partied.
$18, you're golden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, it
Gone are
kind
the
of
good old
reminds
days.
me of like I like Nova 7 now, and I'm like, I like McDonald's iced coffees, but we're trying fancy coffees. It's very comparable. My life has
my.
improved so much.
Yeah.
Wow.
One of my favorite wines from the valley is currently sitting on the counter behind that wall. You won't be able to
I
see
can't
it,
see
but
it from
it's
I can see it.
It's the Baco Noir from Grand Pré
Mm-hmm.
red wine. Baco Noir is super good.
It's red.
Yeah,
Ooh, I love red.
I'm a
Schmance.
huge fan.
I got when we just got back from Luckett's the other day, yesterday, but I got a bottle of the traditional method non-vintage, and then I got a bottle of phone box red, phone box red,
Phone box red. Yeah.
and then I got Old Bill, which is like this crazy, really floral, pretty dry red, but still juicy, but not sweet. It's really quite nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty good overall, I would say.
Collabed.
Okay, guys. So we went to a wonderful location that was called the Daily Grind or Daily Grind,
Yeah.
and yeah, I got my huge. I got an Americano. If you remember back to the Bliss Caffeine Bar episode, I also got a macchiato because they do it traditionally, and so it's double shot this time instead. So it was pretty good.
Nice. Very nice.
I'm not too displeased with it. What about you? What'd you
It's
get?
good. Got the cappuccino.
Got the poo poo?
Always on it.
Yeah, I feel that. And you got?
Iced coffee. I got a lovely iced coffee.
So sad.
Yeah. I guess I'll
You
start.
wanna lead off?
Yeah,
Go
I'll
for
start
it.
her up. So coffee flavors. It's underwhelming.
To say the least.
The Americano, I always get black. It's good. Like it isn't bad, but one of the things that I think is really important to designate is that it is my opinion
Yeah.
that they do not focus on the coffee at that shop. It's a coffee shop with full restaurant.
Yes.
Right? So there's like it's not all my breakfast has to be perfect and my coffee has to be perfect. It's my coffee's got to be good, my breakfast has got to be good, my all day breakfast has got to be good, my lunch menu's got to be good. Like there's definitely some focus. They sell beer there, so there's a nightlife component. So I think that's an important thing to recognize
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
because I've had a better Americano from Starbucks. Is the honest truth.
Yeah.
To be fair, I got an iced coffee from Starbucks the other week, and it was actually awesome.
Yeah.
Like, so good.
No, I know.
Do you remember that
Yeah.
iced coffee?
Yeah,
it was ridiculous.
I tried the apple crisp macchiato,
This is not a,
which is
this is
really
not a
good.
Starbucks review,
Yeah,
but
sorry.
like, gosh. Like,
Yeah, I know.
that was-
It's hard too, especially. But now, in fairness, Starbucks solely focuses on coffee, and they
Yes.
have like basically all of their food is garbo.
Yeah, it's
I
trash.
agree with that.
There's a
completely.
couple of
Absolute
there's a couple
trash.
of things that are good. Like you get some scones, some petite vanilla beans.
Yep.
If you get a slice of banana loaf, you get it warmed up. There are some things that are passable.
Grilled cheese.
The grilled cheese is so basic though; it doesn't have to be hard to make.
No,
right?
it's expensive for what it is.
It really is
It's like
expensive.
$9.
But they take it out of a frozen wrapper, they put it in their warmer, and it like gets crispy, and then they serve it to you, and then that's that.
That's what
So
I like.
I know. Well, you're basic. I get it.
Yes.
But here's the thing. Like because they don't have to do all the other stuff, they just focus solely on their beverages being good, and they're a commercialized coffee concept. It's designed to be good.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it 6.5,
A 6.5.
which is a good score.
Yeah, that's not bad. Not
It's
bad at
above
all.
a 6,
Yep.
but it isn't the best. Like in terms of flavor, like it's definitely loose. Like it's very thin. I mean, it's water and espresso, so reasonably so. But it is like thinner than normal. Like I don't feel like I'm getting as much espresso punch as I should. And it's fairly large. Do you
We just
disagree?
many times me and Colton have said the exact same thing at the same time
Oh,
during this podcast.
yeah. So there's definitely not a lot of punch. It's a bit like sort of chocolatey and a little smoky at the very end of the flavor evolution, but you have to evolve through not even really much bitterness. It's coffee water, right?
Yep.
There's nowhere for this espresso to hide, and it's just not that great. So I'm sorry to say that I'm at a 6.5. I wanted it to be higher. Like I walked in, and my expectations were much higher than this.
Don't be sorry about a 6.5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't be sorry.
We'll work our way down.
We'll work our way down. Yeah,
yeah, you go next.
we'll go Drake. We'll go Drake next. Yeah.
So yeah, I got
Tell
the
me about the
cappuccino. Yeah, keeping it on brand.
Yep.
Always 100% through this. It'll always be cappuccinos unless I'm definitely want to try something different, but we'll see. Yeah, no, like it was a good cappuccino. Like in the spectrum of the ones we've had up to date, I've definitely had better, and I've had worse.
Yeah.
But like no complaints, and we'll get to other complaints later on in our rating system because oh boy, this one's gonna do real bad on some aspects.
For sure.
But like as an overall rating, like it's a good cappuccino. I don't know if I would go back there for one for other reasons. But I agree it was a 6.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
What was the place called again?
Daily grind.
Daily grind.
Good luck, homies. I just ordered an iced coffee, and like straight up, it just tasted like water. Like it did. Like I got you guys to try it.
I completely agree.
It
like
tasted
we tried
like
the baseline, and because when you're gonna give a rating like this, I feel like Colton felt like, man, I gotta make sure that these guys know that I'm being serious here.
Yeah.
But like I agree with everything you're about
I
to
threw
say.
mine out halfway through.
It was an ice
And
cold glass of water with a hint
Like
of
it was
coffee.
it was enough of a hint of coffee to make it taste gross.
Yeah.
Which is an unfortunate
it was
amount of
gross.
coffee.
Yeah, like it was like
Yeah, boys.
water with coffee
This one
spritzed
gets
on the
my
top.
lowest rating
I mean, you're for
ever.
Yeah.
Which is
hate
in
it.
comparison to Bliss, which is I think I gave it like a 5
yeah.
on Bliss.
Be real with
Yeah,
us.
this
Be
one's
honest.
gonna get like a 2.
A 2.
2.
Because like
Yeah.
That hurts.
no
But it's-
offense, but like I was drinking a cup of water that was like $5 or something. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like what's
absolutely.
like I can go anywhere else and get a better coffee.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anywhere.
Literally.
And I'm not saying now maybe it's just the iced coffee, but you know,
well, no.
my opinion on the iced coffee is
Mine
it's a
was
2,
loose.
and I would never recommend getting it.
Mine was loose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was
we
gross.
all
I didn't
hit
think it was
different
that
spectrums of what they serve. There's not much
Yeah, but
variation
you guys
in
weren't.
between us.
You guys
No.
weren't 2s. You were 6.5.
Yeah, but 6.5 is a pretty bad score.
True.
When you're thinking about it.
But yeah, these boys in there, boys and girls and whatever, get a 2 for that iced coffee. Very minimal taste.
65%. What's a C minus?
And it was a double, just to clarify.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like black. It was a double, and there was still.
It just
It
tasted
was
like
water. It was water.
It really did.
I don't know how.
I did like. It was gross.
I could have added a bunch more sugar, but
Yeah.
that kind of defeats the purpose.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. At that point, you're just drinking sugar water.
Yeah.
Yep.
Simple syrup.
Yeah.
Yeah, gross. Look, dude, I don't have any shade for you, man. That
Nope.
honestly was bad.
It was not
honestly was truly bad.
It's not good.
Right? Like, truly bad.
Unfavorable.
Yeah. A lot of competing priorities. Totally get that.
Mm-hmm.
Coffee wasn't that good overall. Now, I mean, I would say before we move on, we should we should just acknowledge that it could just be a bad day.
Mm-hmm.
Could be in a barista who doesn't have a lot of
He's
experience.
quitting tomorrow.
Maybe we don't know the back end of this, but because our opinions are valid, we're working on this with Colton. Because our opinions are valid, that's the ratings that we have to give.
Yeah. Shall we summon our vibe scores?
I would love to summon a vibe check.
Let's do it.
I want to hear you guys on this first because I don't know how to go with it.
Sure.
That's totally fair.
All right. Summon the vibe check. It was a beautiful day. It's in Bishop's Landing, so that's a great start.
Mm-hmm.
It's very like. I don't really know how to describe it. Like
I could see that.
steampunk modern. Like there's a lot of weird. Like it's nice and there's some live edge tables, but there's a lot going on.
Yeah. Here's my thought on this. I could picture that coffee shop in LA
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
like
for
it's
sure.
it's that
LA.
like it's that it's trying to be fancy, but
Yeah.
like also be low key at the same time.
Right.
Because they have like the like a lot of dark colors, and then they have like the
Right.
hanging fake plants that give the green and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. There was a random lamp
Yes.
that was literally it wasn't even it wasn't even a nice lamp. It was literally like a rod to a fixture end and like no shade or anything. Literally just the light bulb fixture and then a light bulb into it, screwed into it. That was like 6 inches, and it was just sitting there. And I was like, that's not modern chic. Like, I'm sorry. Don't actually. You know what? At me. it wasn't that cool.
I like their garbage cans.
They did have cool garbage cans.
They were just like long and skinny.
Yep. I don't know. My vibe check, I would say, like, it's a cool spot. Like, I wouldn't go there to sit and get a coffee, though. I would go there and sit and get 6 to 12 pints of 9 locks, dirty
That's
blonde,
fair.
because they, like, that's the nightlife for them, I feel.
Yeah.
Right? And
We
like,
should go there sometime at night.
I would love to.
Yeah.
We need to get more beers consistently in comparison to what we do now.
Yes, I would love that.
But yeah, I didn't think I was going to give it such a weak score, but now that we're talking about it, I'm going to go 6.5.
6.5 again. Yeah.
Vibe check 6.5 for me. I just can't. It's cool. It's a cool spot. I'd like to see it at nighttime. Maybe we go ahead and have a vibey. But right now, walk in. Didn't even really smell like coffee. And you kind of want that a little bit. Right? But then again, under extracted coffee water is what you drank and what I am currently drinking. Mine's a little bit better than yours was by a few margin points.
Fair.
But under extracted coffee water,
I don't think
is
you
what
could
we're
get
drinking.
worse.
No, I don't think so. So it would have to be really bad. Like, it would have to be like that, but also taste awful, I feel like, to get a 1.
Yeah.
It's hard to go worse than that, but
Yeah.
I'm going to go 6.5.
Yeah,
I can't justify even a 7 because
I'm actually going to agree like completely with everything you just said, just to clarify.
now you had a specific point you wanted to make, and you were like talking about how later on your
We're
rating
still
was
not,
gonna-
we're not quite there yet.
Okay.
But no, it's one of those. It's not a place that fits the vibe I want to be with. Like, I don't think I'm the clientele that goes to a place like that.
Me neither.
Which in that area is like, it's a different group of people who want to go to a place like that.
I guess, yeah.
I think so.
Hipsters.
Well, not even hipsters. I mean, like, the Alexander is across the street. Like, that area is usually a bit more high end than most places.
There were a lot of students studying.
Yeah, I mean, I'm yeah. It's just not like I don't feel like I'm the clientele.
No, I totally.
I just walked in and
totally
went, like, it's a cool place.
Yeah.
Cool place for sure, but I was like, this isn't me.
Yeah, I didn't feel at home when I walked in.
No.
Right? It
No.
didn't feel welcomed when I walked
Yeah.
in. I felt like my senses were being attacked.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I couldn't settle in.
But yeah,
And we
so
went
like,
outside, and we sat in there like.
it was great.
I would even say though, like, it was underwhelming outside too.
Well, on that side, yes.
Yeah.
It seemed like an afterthought that the tables were on that half of the building, and like, because it had the across here and down
Exactly.
here. These ones looked more like they were a part of.
I think they provide service, like lunch service, to those tables, but not
Probably.
the ones out in the back.
That makes
They're
sense.
probably just for people like us who came in to get a coffee and
Yeah.
wanted to sit down.
Yeah, that's very likely.
But I didn't feel like it was a cool spot, but there wasn't much to look at.
No.
The people watching was terrible, right?
Yeah.
There were like bushes everywhere, and like it was fine. But
Yeah,
like,
for me, the vibe check score is going to be a 6.
yeah,
6 out of 10.
6
Yeah.
out of 10 on a vibe. I didn't think you were coming in lower than me,
Yeah.
but I'm here for it because that's honesty.
Yep.
What about you?
That was the same thing as you.
Okay.
Yeah,
6.5.
6.5.
Anything you
Yeah.
want to add?
No, not really. Like, you kind of covered it.
Yep.
It's a sensory overload, and it doesn't feel like a typical coffee shop that we've been visiting. It was more like everything was going on all at once and nothing mattered kind of
Yeah.
deal.
I think we could say that I would say that it's not really a coffee shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's a lunch. It's like a
and on that
It's
note,
like
a bar and
cafe.
grill.
Yeah, kind of.
Really.
yeah, the name definitely doesn't fit what they're actually
No.
trying to do, I think.
Yeah.
I think the name sets an expectation, and then going there is like, this is not the expectation.
Not bad,
No,
but not meeting what
when you're
we were
when you're
expecting.
making a pun on grinding coffee as your name.
Yeah, and you got to hit the grind on the daily. Like, I feel that,
Yeah.
and I was ready for it because
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna get like the Wired Monk.
Yes.
Perfect example of a name that is not coffee related, but also is like a total 100% representation of the mission inside of
Yeah.
that shop,
Absolutely.
right? Completely.
Yep.
Period.
So
Not so much on the daily grind.
No. They definitely dropped the ball on that
I would say.
in comparison.
Yeah. What did you want to give it for a rating? Cool Town.
For vibe,
Yeah.
6.5.
Go
I
6.5
said
too?
I agreed with you.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure I
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
summon your vibe check on you.
Yeah, I was like, it's nice looking,
Yeah.
but it's just not. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, it's nice when you're walking, you're like, oh, and then you kind of stand there for a minute, you're like,
At this stage of the year too, like, I don't feel like they do their job very well at conveying what you're supposed to do. Like, at this time of the year, here's my thing, and then we'll move on to a worth it. Here's my thing. If I'm gonna go down to the waterfront to have a beer, I'm gonna go to the Stogo. The beer garden down on the waterfront is sick. The food is a little expensive, but you're not going there for food pretty much anyway. It's like $8 a glass of beer. Absolutely fine. It's a great spot to drink. When it gets cold and they're limited to, like, there's only so much that a tableside fireplace is going to do for you. It's going to temp's going to drop here in the next month, and when it does, they're going to lose all their outside seating, and it's just going to be inside. And then you're serving 9 locks to, a huge. They'd have, like, how many spigots do you think they had? Like 8 or 9.
Yeah, probably about
Right?
that.
9 beers to keep in tap on a, well, it had to be what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have a fairly photographic memory. 19, 20, like maybe 20 to 25 chairs. That's a lot of beer. If you're not here for the beer,
Yeah.
that's a lot of beer. They have a very big menu. Like, I don't understand how sustainable that is, especially with trash coffee. But no offense, sorry, it wasn't trash. It was a 6.5. But especially with coffee like that,
Yeah.
yours was bad. I
Trash.
absolutely
No,
understand.
you're absolutely right though. Like,
But I'm not sure how that, once you lose like right now they're probably a 40-seat restaurant, 50-seat restaurant.
Yeah.
Once you lose half of that, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, it just doesn't make
6
sense.
months out of the year, you're toast,
Yeah,
right?
it's just
And I
strange.
wouldn't go in there. It doesn't look comfortable to sit and stay for
No.
like 3 hours, right? Like, the chairs are fairly upright. They don't have any any spots to lean on. Like, no arms. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Price point. I paid $12 for both of ours, me and Colton's, and so mine was.
I think mine was.
Oh no! In
4.50.
fairness, we got 3 beverages. So my macchiato was $4. Yours was $3.50 plus tax.
Yeah.
And mine was the difference. So for, let's call it $3.50. So that's 7.5. So yeah, mine was probably $3.50 as well, and then taxes. So worth it for me. I mean, it's not very good. Wouldn't go back to get it. Geez, I'm gonna give it a 5 on the worth it scale.
just medium.
Just a medium level, because like it wasn't that expensive. Like it's $3.50 for my Americano, $3.50 for your iced coffee. If you're gonna do macchiatos the traditional way, make sure your espresso is good, and it just wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't terribly overpriced, but it wasn't very good. It was just mediocre all the way around. So I'll lean it on 5.
Cool.
What's so
I want to
funny?
hear Colton's right
Oh,
now.
I figured
Go
since I
first.
gave it a 2 for flavor, I'm gonna give it an 8 for worth, because I don't ever want to buy a $3.50 glass of water,
No,
like, ever.
no.
So yeah, she's up there. Like,
Yeah.
I figure I'm making up the difference between the 10 with the
I
8
like
and the
it.
2, but I would give it a 9 if I really put thought into it. But,
But
I'll just leave it at an 8.
put your thought into it. You want to give it a 9? Give it a 9. I would give it a high.
Well,
a
like,
really
I
high.
literally you bought it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for you.
That's
But like restaurants give away glasses of water for free.
Yeah.
This restaurant didn't.
Yeah.
So that kind of makes it worth just zero,
Yeah.
but it costs money. So it was a 9 or a 10. Like I'm
Yeah.
going to give it a 9 so
Give it
that
a
I'm
9?
not an ass, but
Yeah.
like
No, it's pretty fair.
she was
like,
bad.
Like, wouldn't go back. Was garbage.
Wouldn't
Cost too much
recommend.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
cheap in regards to an iced coffee. 350 is not bad, but in regards to that iced coffee, 350 is horrendous.
It is horrendous. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll give you
100%.
1 cent for that to not drink it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Sorry, I kind of
Just
went
go
hard
down
on
there,
you.
and anybody who orders a coffee will be like, I will pay you to just throw that out.
Yeah.
How much money would it cost you to throw that out right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No, it was pretty bad. I would agree. No shade. It was bad. But let's
Who boy?
yeah, let me tell. Let
Now
me.
we're
I
at-
feel like
we're at it.
you're ready to just to let one go here, Drake. So drop it like it's hot.
This
Not
must be the
All
hot
of the
point.
pimps.
Not
Sorry.
impressed.
Wait. All the pimps in the crib, mot. Drop it like it's hot. Never gonna find us.
I love it. So I got the cappuccino today.
Sorry, I'm just like tired, so my laugh was just
That was
You're all
something
right. You're
special.
just
Something
delayed
special.
beyond belief.
Yeah, so I had the cappuccino. There. Can't look at him. Can't look at him right now.
Okay, I'm laughing really hard now because we ordered more McDonald's in the drive-thru and like just listening to Matt order now. This one wasn't so bad, but
It wasn't bad at
because
all.
of the first one, I'm just never not gonna laugh, and now I just think about it all the time.
I thought we were gonna get through this whole
like, crying.
episode without you ripping on me once.
I'm not ripping.
You
on
are.
You.
It's
I
a.
said you were
There's a
good
small
this
tear
time.
happening.
I said you did. Good
You brought
this
up the
time.
first time though. Let it die.
No, because it's a fond memory of mine.
Fond memory.
Yeah, it makes me
says at my
laugh.
expense.
No.
You're not laughing with me on that one. You're laughing
No.
at me.
Yeah, exactly. You're fine.
I mean, I am fine. I have big shoulders.
Tough skin.
Yeah, it's not very thick. It isn't. Some sag.
Okay, I'll stop making fun of you then.
No, you can. It's fine.
Matt orders food properly. Anyways, continue with your
Thanks.
Tell me
worth
about
rating.
your worth.
Yeah, so again,
I don't know where
cappuccino.
this is going. I'm
Not
really
good.
I'm shook.
It's not good.
I'm shook.
So
Again, I'm not
we have
anticipating.
determined that the more or less average, they did the one size.
Oh,
The
here we go. Oh,
8-ounce cup?
Yep.
I think same as that one, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's an 8-ounce.
Let me just check it.
10? No, can't be 10.
12. It's a 12.
That's a 12?
Yeah.
I don't remember if my cup was the same size or smaller. if I'm
It
honest.
wasn't. It was the white cup
Smaller.
smaller.
It was
8,
smaller,
it's an
so it
8 for
was
sure.
8
Yeah.
so 8 ounce on that one. And we've determined that for the most part, we're looking at between 4 and 425.
Yep.
450 on one extreme.
Mhm.
I think that was Bliss.
About 425 is about
About
an
average.
average, yeah.
The definite average out of, because we've now done this for
Yep.
eight whole weeks.
Yep.
And 7 out of 8, or 6 out of 8 now, we're below 425.
yeah.
This one was $5.
No, it wasn't $5 for an 8.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Plus
oh,
tax.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah. Yeah. $5 for
that's
for an
so
8-ounce
sad.
cappuccino that was only okay.
Yeah.
And I will absolutely never go back there for one.
No.
I am more likely to walk into Bliss and order many coffees than I am to go down to Daily Grind to get one more of those.
Is your rating gonna be close to mine?
It's a 9.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
wow.
not
Get-
worth
Get
it.
got.
It's
Get
not.
wrecked.
Nope.
Oh my god.
There's no realm where I want an okay cappuccino for $5.
No.
It's just
that's
not.
No, it's not. If it was like a banging cap,
Oh yeah.
like even if you paid like if you got a apartment 3 quality
That's
on a
what I was just gonna
$5
say.
bill, no
Yeah.
problem.
Absolutely, 100%. I'd have to be paying like $7-8 for the apartment 3 one for me to start being like, this is a lot of money for
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. Exactly.
But like, yeah, it's just not worth it in any realm. Especially the fact that I have to drive down there. But that's not part of the equation. But like, it's just the
yeah.
idea. Like, I'm
No,
never
not fun, not fun.
I don't want to spend $5 on a cappuccino again.
no.
Especially if that's the quality I'm gonna get for $5. So yeah, 9 is bad.
I'm sorry I picked on you, Matt.
It's okay.
We love you, Matt.
It's okay,
We
buddy.
love you, Colton.
I have big,
I love
I have big
myself.
shoulders. I do.
We'll go to the driving range sometime soon.
Yeah.
To drive
Have a good
Colton
time.
out into oblivion.
Yeah.
I'll stand in front of you.
You're the
with
T. You're
golf
the T
balls.
pad. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So,
I strike the ground very efficiently.
You'll leave some divots in me, will
Yeah.
you?
Yeah. It'll be fine.
That's not good at all.
I would say, not a bad shop, not the right place for me.
Yeah, I think if you're gonna go there, I would suggest go try their food, check that out, see if the restaurant's worth it.
Maybe that's good.
Yeah.
'Cause that is the missing element here. We didn't get anything to eat.
But I think in the first time ever, I'm just not gonna recommend checking out the coffee.
Yeah, not good. If you if you hate yourself,
Go
jeez.
go spend
If you
$5 on a
strongly
cappuccino.
yeah, go spend $5.
Come to our apartment, give us $5. We'll give you a better coffee than they
Yeah,
can.
exactly.
For
It's true.
sure.
Yeah,
It's
that's
absolutely true.
Yeah. Well, guys, let's call it there.
On that bombshell,
Yeah, we're just gonna have to leave it and let that sit with you guys for another week.
let it mellow.
If you know a great spot, we've had a couple of lemons in the back half of this season,
We have.
and we're working our way up there to our pumpkin spice extravaganza episode 11.
excited.
Yeah.
It's going to be a blast. We're gonna get all of the pumpkin spice coffees available and try them, and just go hard. Might even like live stream it. Not
Yeah,
sure
that'd
yet.
be cool. Should
But,
we talk in this back half, or maybe? Well, this is a weird
Go for
bit
it.
that might be cut
Go
out
for
and
it.
not see the light of day.
Mhm.
Should we discuss like a breakdown for the people listening on the seasons and stuff, and like kind of what to expect as we are approaching the end of season 1?
The old good old
Because
season.
we
one.
are two episodes away,
Yeah.
plus one maybe bonus episode.
Hey everybody, guess what? It's really important not to burn out, and we are adopting this mantra so that we can provide the longevity of the podcast. So we're going to do this in seasons. Our first season will be 10 episodes long, plus a bonus episode, the Pumpkin Spice Extravaganza. This will line us up for some seasonal extravaganzas. This first extravaganza will be a fall. And we'll do a little Christmassy extravaganza / January one likely, and then we'll do a spring one, and then a summer one. It'll be a bop, right? But we're setting it up into 4 seasons a year. First season's going to be 10 episodes plus the 11th, and then we're going to take a little break. We're going to have a 1 week break and recover and probably do something as bros that doesn't involve recording a podcast so that we can just chill.
Yep.
Outside of that, we're just going to do that on repeat until it feels like we shouldn't. But it'll be a good vibe, and at the end of the year there will be a mega episode. The end of our year is unfortunately like
Much closer
August
than
or
it
July,
would be
right? So our summer, at the end of the year, we're going to go back and look at all of the spots that we went to in each season, give them a power ranking, and then do a big extravaganza, head to head competition style. To see
some of the best
four.
drinks against. Yeah.
I can't
the
wait
best
for my
4.
top 3 rated to be like McDonald's, Tim Hortons, and Starbucks. And you guys are going to have them like way down below.
No. You got a sweet local at apartment 3, and you thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
I also like the Wired Monk one that I had.
Yeah,
quite a
the
bit.
Milky Way is
Yeah.
super good. But yeah, that's end of this podcast, guys. That's our format. And if you want to shout us any recommendations, please feel free to reach out to us in the comments. If you want to just come at me in the comments because hey, that's a cool thing to do, and it sounds like I'll argue with you. Hell yeah, I will. So bring us that heat as well. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Really helps us out. As well as follow us on Instagram at Ice and Bean Pod, or on Twitter at Ice and Bean Pod. But yeah, we've had a great week. We're gonna hopefully have another good one. Anything you guys want to finish with?
No. Have a great week, everybody.
Next episode, I vow to not insult Matthew
Oh, wow.
a single
Thank
time.
you, guys. We're gonna catch you next week. Have a good one.
Bye.
See ya.